See, this is where your little across the aisle swapping out of the trafficking of your constituents goes horribly, horribly wrong. At the beginning of last year, a senator from California and a senator from Florida had a little tip that you may not know unless you could read between the lines and unless you saw floor speeches that it occurred during a holiday setting. If you were aware at the time that there were major issues going on in a foreign exchange, newly formed foreign exchange that was connected to a country the United States had recently negotiated hundreds of billions of dollars worth of weapons sales to, you might catch also that one of those senators had proposed a bill that had a very strategic metric correlation that had a lot of other implications and was used to the advantage of the at least alleged opposition at that time. These things have a way of accruing, and if you follow them, you might find out how. Right here, 83 banks were subjected to the stress testing for the report of June 2020 that was released on June 25th, 2020, which had some very noticeable movement on the floor of the House of Representatives this year as well. 83 banks, including Santander Bank, who has very significant correlations with the metric 83 again, as well as a negative 12. But the one that's very concerning to me, Tier 1 capital ratio ending 11.3 for Bank of America Corporation. That has nothing to do with anything. But what might have something to do with something is going back again when we look at the Bank of Concern and do that little swap out thing they like to do. Am I speaking to Frankly? Dodd-Frankly, maybe? 13.2. And right over a little ways, 17.2. Wasn't there a 127 recently? Wasn't there a 123 recently, especially with Santander, as in May 1st of 2020, 123? As in maybe 60, 61 days later, somebody hopes to vest off of that 123? Hmm? No, 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 no. That's too much. I'm going to do something just on a whim here. See what happens. Hmm? Ah, I see. Really? Not so ironically, there are no metrics for Deutsche Bank AG, although it says right here Deutsche Bank AG was subject to DFAST 2020. The 18 firms required to participate in DFAST 2019 were three mentions of Deutsche Bank. One saying it was required to participate in 2019. One saying it was required to participate in 2020. The other one in a footnote talking about an intermediate holding company subsidiary of Deutsche Bank. No metrics on Deutsche Bank. Would that be strategic?